If you're new, my name's Kelly. I live in Iowa. The goat's coming to say hi to y'all. We're going to put some fly spray on the horses. So I'm wearing a chest cam. You should be able to see and hear pretty well. Let's see how this works. There's a lot of ducking and weaving. We'll try this one first. She's a little more skittish. We'll show it to her. Let her see what it's about. And then she moves. Well, we got half her side. Let's go over to the brown one. She likes it a little bit more. Let her smell it. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing good? I do this every night, so she knows what I'm doing. The flies are just terrible, and I put up fly traps, and I try and take all the precautions necessary. I don't know that I am doing such a great job. Is anybody else having issues with flies this summer? Spring? It's not even summer yet. Get the inside of this leg. Move her hair. Look at all that mane. Back down here. Inside leg. I think she's got good coverage. What do you guys think? Hi, welcome. If you're new, my name's Kelly. I'm just trying to fly spray these old girls down so they're not so miserable. This one doesn't really like it, so I have to do it in spurts. I don't think you can see. Hi, welcome. How we all doing today? I'm just putting fly spray on Kitty. Whew. And it's windy and it's coming right back in my face. I'll show you how windy it is here in a second. How's everyone doing tonight? Drop it in the comments. Well, thank you. I love cinnamon rolls. I got a goat around here too. See his little butt? Mr. Goaty's the best. Well, not really. He headbutted the brown horse today and right in the knee. Now she's walking around a little stiff. I don't really like it. He's a big bully. I don't know what to do with him. They're such a bonded pair. It's all right. She's got what she needs. Thank you, Valentina. The pink thing. Oh, those purple boots? Is that what you're asking about, Cinnamon? Sorry, I love cinnamon roll. I don't know why I just called it cinnamon. Okay, so those purple things are fly boots. It helps keep the flies away from the bottom parts of their feet So then they're not sitting there constantly going like this to get the flies off of them. I hope that was a good explanation. Also, that's kind of what that mask is for. First of all, she has eye issues, so that's why she has to wear it. She gets really squinty in bright light, so it's a UV fly mask, so it helps prevent the sun rays, and it's kind of shaded in there. Also helps keep dirt, debris. If she's rubbing, it helps protect it. Uh, let's see, it helps keep the flipping flies out of her eyes, because I think it's bad. I don't like seeing a horse with flies all over its face. Not that it's inhumane, because I mean, it's just part of life. I feel really sorry for the animal. I would hate to have flies in my eyes like that. That would suck. He's just scratching himself along the fence. So I bought us some, well, thank you. I love cinnamon roll. I try to take really good care of the old girls. I just got them about 6 or so months ago when I moved out here. I needed something to eat the grass in the pastures, if you can't see it. And somebody offered me these lovely ladies and this little devil. This one's Kitty. Got her tested. Turns out she's PPID positive, which is Cushing's, which is like horse diabetes. So we really got to monitor what she eats. And then she's the horse with the eye ulcer that's healing and that I worry way too much about. Kitty is eating soaked alfalfa pellets that I soaked overnight in some water. And then she's also eating some complete, it's got flaxseed. It's like an all forage diet, which is better for him, especially for a horse like Kitty, who has to eat lower sugar, lower starched foods. It's a lot better than like that's got oats in it. Oats have higher sugar and higher starch. This one has corn in it. Also, high sugar, high starch. Not ideal for Miss Kitty to be eating. Oh, don't feel bad for them. They get taken care of real well, I promise. Trust me, what she's eating costs more than what I eat a day. I promise. They're getting taken care of immaculately. I know. I understand. You have a soft spot for the animals. I do too. That's why he's still here. So I got a box set about stories about a vet that, like, he wrote down all these stories about when he would go out on call and go all to these like appointments and stuff, and some of them are funny and some of them are sad. So I figured like we could start a series of us just hanging out here and reading the horses a bedtime story at night, or maybe not quite at night, but maybe like around this time, for about 30 minutes every evening, or I don't know, 3 times an evening or 3 times a week. It's supposed to be a really good series, so I can't wait. It just showed up while I was on live earlier, and I haven't got to unbox it yet or like even rip into the box, so I can't wait. I have some other short story books coming, some scary ones, and some other like pet ones from like Chicken Soup for the Soul. I think they're going to enjoy it. Like, you should have saw Kitty yesterday in the live. She was, if I was sitting on a stool, she would be, here, let me show you. She would be sitting, her head would be right here on top of mine. Like yesterday, I was sitting over in that corner. So she'd take a drink and then she'd move her head right on top of mine because I was sitting on a stool. So I was getting rained on. I got kitty juice. Or not kitty juice, that's Sweetie. I got Sweetie juice. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for subscribing. It's okay. It's just part of having animals. It's no worse than dog slobber. And trust me, I got some big dogs and they have a lot of slobber. She, on the other hand, she's the more pushy one. The more assertive, more dominant. She likes to side-eye me. She's like notorious for the side-eye. So this horse, this is Kitty. She has a PPID, which is like, how did I come up with their names? They came with their names from the previous owner. So Kitty, she's 20. She's got PPID, Cushing's, which is like diabetes in a horse. This is Sweetie. She's also like 20. She's recovering from an eye ulcer. And then this is Sunny, aka Mr. Goaty, aka son of a bee, the goat's out again. That's why his name's Sunny. Son of a bee, the goat's out again. It was a joke that the people that I got him from just love to tell me. And the guy that I got him from, I work with him. Or, well, I don't work with him. He's a subcontractor for our company. And so, since I work dealing with maintenance and parts, he's a contractor that fixes stuff. I was telling him how I was moving out to a 5-acre property and it had some pastures that were just overgrown and how I needed to look into getting some animals to help keep the pastures kept up. And he's like, oh, I got 2 horses and a goat. You can have them for free. I was like, what? For free? Shit, you're sold. I'll take them. And then come to find out, they've got, well, it's not, and what they have is nothing that's terrible, that it's not easy to manage or work with. Like, if Kitty got worse, we would probably have to consider medication, but we're not to that point yet. As long as I keep her feet trimmed and keep her on a low starch diet, she's good. And she's just the quiet one that just stands there. Lets everybody push her around. Do you guys know anybody like that in real life? Because I sure do. It's called my middle daughter, Kyan. She's special needs and she's a sweetheart. And she definitely wears her heart in her sleeve. And sometimes people take advantage of how naive she can be. But it's okay. She's got a good sister and a good brother that help watch out for her. All of the people that she works with all watch out for her. Like, she's got a good team. She has a part-time job, so don't feel bad. She helps cook at the high school, so she gets to serve my son lunch. She gets paid, so she's a good kid. Well, she's not really a kid. She's 20. I try. I've got another daughter who's 22. She just, when we moved out here, she decided that she was going to move to the bigger city that's closer to us. It's only like 30 minutes away. It's where we have to go to get groceries and horse feed and horse supplies and all that shit stuff. But her and her boyfriend moved out and they're living on their own, and now it's just I help take care of my mom, and I have my 12-year-old son, and then I have my 20-year-old daughter and my husband and these lovely guys. And I also have 2 dogs, about 10 barn cats. Sometimes you'll see them sneaking in and out. I've got 1 inside cat, and I've got, well, my son has a tortoise. Nothing. She's just standing there, enjoying the shade, not getting sun in her eyes. They're like a bonded pair. They do not go anywhere without the other one. Yeah, 10 barn cats. I live on a dead-end road, and my dad has the other property, so between the 2 properties, there's probably about 30 cats. They have a lot of mice to catch. And trust me, you never see all 10, 20, like the most you see at once is 4 or 5 on the deck being lazy. 30. Oh shit. And we've really cut it down. My dad farms over 6,000 acres. So yeah, there was a lot of cats out here at one point. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but he farms past those trees all the way back there. I know, it's still a lot. But there's a lot of mice for him to eat. We needed them. And there, at that point, there was rats. That was back when we had an old barn. And we had this one mama cat that was just a big, good mouser and ratter. She used to get rats bigger than her. I never knew how she did it. I do too. That's why we have so many flipping barn cats. And I'm looking to actually get some new blood in here to, not that our cats have anything wrong with them, but it's not bad to diversify. And I thought about like hooking up with the Humane Society that's somewhat local and doing part of their like feral cat program. Because this would be a great spot for feral cats to come hang out and live out their life. They're doing me a favor, I'm doing them a favor. It's a win-win. The cats are very healthy, I promise. They do eat very, very well. And not only do they eat whatever, well, and there's moles and birds, bugs, frogs. I've seen cats eat some stuff. If they're hungry, they'll eat whatever they can catch. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been about 20 minutes, and I feel like I've just been rambling on and on and on. It is life. Thank you, I love cinnamon roll. I'll be back tomorrow, and we can read a story if you want to listen in and ask questions or comment along with the story when I ask you questions. I think it'll be a fun time. But thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being such a great supporter and liking my live and commenting so much. You're really awesome. I really appreciate you. You are definitely number 1. But we'll be back tomorrow. And we'll try and do it again about 6:30 p.m. Central Time, okay? Thank you. Bye. Thank you.